Welcome back to the Dusty Ranch. Today we're going to talk about a little issue that we started having with the new unit. Hopefully this will be helpful if you've had similar issues with your sawmill. Alright, so 8 hours on the Wood-Mizer super hydraulic mill. Having a little bit of issue with the belt, drive belt right here. So I'm gonna dig into this and we're gonna take a look. I called Wood-Mizer yesterday and they gave me a solution, possible solution. So we're gonna get in here and see what it looks like in there. All right, I've taken the cover off and this is what she looks like. I was advised this little thing right here needs to be slid up a bit, is what the word is. Set about 1/8 of an inch. You can tell it's got about 3/4 of an inch, maybe half an inch of separation there. So what's been happening is that idle, this thing will catch and will rub friction. Don't like that very much. So we're gonna move this, see if that's helpful. And if not, after talking to Dave over at the old man in the sawmill, this is a different engine, and his fix is not going to work on this unit. But if need be, I think we could modify his fix to work on this unit. Okay, so I've taken these two nuts loose and you've got this groove right here. I'm gonna slide this thing up, I think. May need to loosen it a little more. It'll come. I'm gonna slide it up and put it, he said about 1/8 of an inch. Let's see what we got right there. About 1/8 of an inch from the belt. Now I'm going to set you guys down, tighten that up, and see what happens when we disengage the clutch. Both of these are 9/16. Probably gonna need a box end wrench for the back one. It's kind of a pain to get back to. Now that I've moved away from the housing of the alternator, it's a little easier to get to. You saw how far that was away. So maybe, just maybe, therein lies our problem. Try not to over tighten that. I did that on the fine adjustment outriggers. Well, when the bolt goes from righty tighty to righty loosey, you know you got it tight enough. Yeah. Now I'm gonna let this down and see if it holds it up off of this clutch assembly. So what that should do, touch there, which causes this to be, in theory, pressed upwards. Dave, if I'm doing it wrong, tell me. What may have to happen is we modify a bracket to go here and come out and press down there, back here somewhere, so that it helps hold it off. But we'll see where we get by with this. I'm afraid that's too close. I'm afraid it's gonna rub far too much right here when we start it out. So I'm gonna start her up, see what happens. Let's engage. See what happens. Little squat there. Now mind you, it has not been making the sound all the time, just occasionally. So I'm gonna put the cover back on because I feel like the cover mashes down on this belt slightly and causes it to grab right there. Forgot to turn my gas on. All right, let's put the cover back on. See what happens. So, update on the belt issue there on this unit. I've put about 5 more hours on it, and it's not made another sound. So that must have fixed that problem. However, we'll talk about a little bit of other stuff in future videos. Some little hiccups that are going on with the new unit. Thanks for watching. As always, keep it dusty.